What up, Bucks fans? We are back. It is Real Bucks Talk live here on a Monday. We are officially 10 days away from the 2022 NFL draft. So we got some, a special mock draft for you guys here tonight. We're going to do 7 rounds of the Bucks only. And then next week, we're going to try to do a all 32 team round one draft mock by us as we did last year. And we got the Bucks pick right last year. I think we got a lot of picks right last year. Unfortunately, I think I went back and watched it, and I think we only missed about maybe 6 or 7 players, which is pretty damn good. Not too bad. So with that being said, I'm your host, Michael Plus, joined as always my co-host, Mark Ramirez. Mark, it was a pretty good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend as well. A nice Easter weekend. And now we move into final draft preparations and excited to do some, I guess, mock drafting, you can say.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is all made up. This is all what we assume or think that teams should do. So guys, just have fun with it. Let us know in the chat who you guys think the Bucks should take or other teams. What the hell were they thinking in front of them and stuff like that. This is the fun part. But when it comes to our pick, voice your opinion. We're all going to kind of hash it out, give some reasoning, understandings, and like what is positional value. That's something you hear a lot of times. We're going to find out. So, I mean, give your opinions. We always greatly appreciate that. If you think there's someone bang on the table for us, let's just hear it. And guys in the chat, G Vegas in there. What's up? Bud Cannibalist, in light we trust. That's the damn truth right there. I had to say it there too. He's been right a lot of times, and I'm gonna stand by him. Like he's kind of getting his recognition for being like one of the best GMs in the league right now. It's kind of crazy. Is it just Tom Brady, or is it him actually making the right move? So I'm gonna lean towards Jason Light building that roster that Tom Brady wanted to come to. So I guess without further ado, let's jump into the draft, right?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
We already got their first question. Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis. Yeah, I mean, that'd be an interesting pairing with Vita Vea. Obviously, athletic unicorn as he did, in the combine and did a lot of good things. On the tape, again, still to be determined because we haven't really dived into him yet, but that's someone that's on the docket. We're going to try to finish him up before next week. Definitely athletic profile and run stuffer, can push the pocket, some pass rush ability, but, not fully developed. So again, a guy with a lot of upside and a lot of size that can, obviously take up, blockers and help your outside rushers.
I mean, but do you want a Vita Vea Jr. or do you think Jordan Davis can be something else? He just wasn't utilized in Georgia the right way.
Right.
I will break it down for you, but yeah, that's still time until the draft, which we're going to try and utilize as much as we can, guys. Well, with that said, let's jump into the mock draft, our 2022 mock draft of the Buccaneers. Let's switch over. So this is using PFF's draft profile. We're going to start it here. It's going to be a fast little kind of simulation until it gets to the Buccaneers. So I guess hit this right here, and let's do this.
Yep. See what happens. Yeah, they just go on down.
So they flew.
Yeah.
So before us, let's see what the hell these idiots did. Smart move right there.
Yep. Okay.
Bang, bang. And some of these guys we've already done player profiles on. Guys, if you guys keep asking why the hell are we doing this, that's not a Bucs option. Who cares? I mean, if you love football, you love watching these top elite guys. And then also, these are guys you're going to be going up against. I want to know, how good are these guys? Did my team that I'm facing make a terrible decision? Good. Then draft that guy. It's someone you got to be fearful of. Also be aware of who the hell you're going up against. It's not just only Bucs only. But that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Let's keep going down the line. So any picks you see here that you're like, oh, wow, that's early, or that would be
no, I mean, there's a lot of good selections there. Obviously, Jordan Davis got taken at 14. That's a good pick for Baltimore. Yeah. Drake London to the Eagles. That's interesting. Jameson Williams to the Saints. That's something you don't want to see as a Bucs fan. Chris Olave.
Really though, is the question.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Malik Willis. Now that's something I wouldn't mind if they wanted to do that. Go ahead. Jermaine Johnson. Okay. Falling to 20. Yeah, it's late for him. Devontae Wyatt, obviously a fan favorite here. Goes to the Patriots. That's like a Patriots pick right there. Traylon Burks to Cowboys. Okay. Kyrie Elam right before our selection. We have a draft profile coming out on him probably tomorrow. Have that up. So let's look at our options. Let's see what we got on the board. Obviously, David Ajabo, Lewis Seen, Zion Johnson is a popular name among Bucs fans. Boye Mafe, someone we talked about. You have Daxton Hill. Let's see. Let's keep going down here.
I really like Jalen Petrie, but I really don't see him as being a first round pick. But we'll see. There's our boy.
Yeah, Ebiketie. Me and Mark, I mean, we both have a feeling like he is just being slept on by a lot of people and really could be an option for the Bucs at 27 because he knows how to rush the passer. And obviously, the run fits and all that can be coached up.
And guys in the chat, let us know who's available. Who would you take? I mean, this is our 2 cents, but we want to hear yours too.
Yeah, what are you guys thinking? Obviously we could go. There's a lot of good talent here. I don't know if they would wait for a David Ajabo, to get fully healed and take that chance. Again, that would be like a luxury selection. You have him come in like the middle of the season and add to your pass rush would be very intriguing. But let's see. So far we got, Zion Johnson, Daxton Hill, Lewis Seen.
Your boy here too.
Yeah, Boye Mafe. Okay. So let's try to narrow it down. I guess let's narrow it down to maybe 4 players. Who do you want to put in that 4? I guess put I
mean, based on what we've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think they're going to go. I think they're on win now situation.
Right. They want someone that can make an impact.
David Ajabo waiting for midseason. I don't think that'd be an option, even though for future sense, that'd probably be a smart move. I just don't think it's possible. Lewis Seen, based on how many safeties we've signed,
yeah,
I just don't see it being there. Jalen Petrie, I can see like a second round, not first round, just because he can play corner, safety, nickel. I mean, he does a lot of things, which is very valuable, and hopefully he falls like Antoine Winfield Jr. did. More on him, guys. He's a really good big prospect. No one's really talking about Zion Johnson. I don't want it, but I can see it. And I'm not going to go based off of me. I guess let's break down the value of these guys are on the board. Mafe with there. I mean, he does great in run fits. He's a win now type of player. He's not going to have to learn on the go. Plus, he's not going to be asked to be the savior in sacks. So I think it's a really high option to me. I just don't see him reaching Nick Benito. He's just a one-trick pony that's going to have to learn on the go. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Ebiketie and Travis Jones are 2 really – I think that'd be my top 3. Travis Jones, Ebiketie, and Boye Mafe.
Yeah. I mean, those are 3 good options. We got 2 votes right now for Daxton Hill so far. Yeah, Dax is another. I mean, he's getting a lot of love here. Yeah, because he can play in the nickel. He can be like that, hybrid type of corner / safety. And you also have to remember a lot of our guys are on 1-year deals. So you want a guy that's here for 5 years. And yeah, I mean, there's a podcast earlier today, the Stock Exchange podcast, along with the Tailgate from PFF, and they picked Daxton Hill for us. So I mean, interesting player, very good.
Daxton Hill's everywhere here.
Yeah.
So Zion Johnson, Ebiketie is very much legit too. So I mean,
I think we got to go with the people. I think we got to go with Daxton Hill. I think it's yeah. I mean,
all right. Well, I'll say this: if they draft Daxton Hill, there's a loaded secondary room. I don't know where you play it. Is he an immediate starter? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, and supply and demand makes a good point. Yeah. The Stock Exchange, because they were doing a dually mock, so Stock Exchange took Travis Jones, which again is a good pick. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going with Daxton Hill. So yeah, Hill with Todd Bowles. Yeah, I mean, it is a Todd Bowles fit. I mean, that's what Todd Bowles likes, and Daxton Hill's a great blitzer. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much talking myself into this pick, but I agree with the people. I think he could be a very good player, and he's young.
And I'll
Yeah.
say this: Click and Close, fantastic. Another guy we got to kind of get out there before
Hmm.
the draft happens, just based on that. But I mean, look at the people he played in front of or behind. I mean, he had David Ajabo and Aiden Hudson
Right.
making these decisions faster. That's where I want the Bucks to
Hmm.
exploit and get better, so their secondary hat doesn't have to be all
Yeah.
world. If your
Right.
pass rush is good, behind it shouldn't be that. Doesn't need to be all world. It can be just average, and they look better than they really are.
Hmm.
So, I mean, a lot of people are trying to fix that cornerback position. I'd honestly find any pass rusher that's available. Ebiketie is probably the best one. That's what I would do.
Hmm.
But do you want to make it a Ebiketie or Daxton Hill, or do you want to just draft it, Daxton Hill?
I mean, right now, I mean, if it was me, I'd go with Katie. But I'm going with the people are saying, and I want to be a man for the people. So
All of this. No, defensive end.
yeah, I'm with you too. I'm with you too. I think, yeah,
Yeah, where does he play? Secondary is loaded. I agree. Um,
yeah.
Secondary is not loaded. They suck. Well, on the contrary, if they don't
Yeah,
have to cover for a long period of time because the pass rush is getting in,
yeah.
all they got to do is be average. I mean, I think you got enough smarts on the secondary side. Watch it beat Jackson Hill. Oh, let's
I
go.
I can't see it being a wrong pick because he can play in the slot, and obviously you need all the resources you can, especially with the receivers that go in the slot these days, and you got to be able to cover outside and inside. And I think if you can cover inside and intermediate routes better, then obviously that's going to help your pass rush too. Coverage helps your pass rush helps your coverage. So I think it. If we play a 1-5-5 next year. um, yeah. No, I mean everyone's making great points. Let's just go with what we feel. I advocate. I mean, I'm turning on the people.
Yep. People, I understand what you're saying with this.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's going to be Mafe or Ebiketie. We want it to be Ebiketie. We made the wild JTS, uh, I guess, prediction last year.
Yeah. I
Let
feel
it
like
go.
I feel like a terrible person. I let the people down.
Hey, but in the second round, maybe we get that safety. Maybe
Right.
Petrie falls, or we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see, guys. But we're shitting the bed right now. We're going with what we think.
He really is. I feel he's the best player as far as pure pass rusher. The guy can get after the quarterback. I mean, if you guys seen our, video on him, he knows how to rush and he knows how to get after it. So
Holy shit!
really good.
If Kingsley and Nagbre is there,
Yeah, he's another good player. Let's see what we have available. Trey McBride, Kirby Joseph, that's a good safety.
no one say Carson Strong.
Dylan Parham's a good interior player. Jamar Slayer from Georgia could play inside.
Years. Wow.
Um, let's see.
Is there? Oh, there's a lot of people's favorite for
Pinmon,
all
yeah,
these. He's a first round talent. Just don't see it.
Winfrey, yeah. Cole Strange is another one getting love.
Well, you know what? Before we go on, why
Yeah.
did we take Arnold Ibikady?
Mm.
Why did we take him? Let's describe it. Why is he our pick?
Well, I feel like you can't have enough pass rushers, as good as Shaq Barrett is, and obviously Vita Vea, pushing the pocket, that's good. And then obviously with JTS, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, his development and his upside, you hope he can be that outside rusher, but you don't want to put too much pressure on him to be that guy right now. And I think if you can add a guy like Ebiketie, who can win one-on-ones that he's going to face, and you can move JTS around the line of scrimmage, inside or outside, it just gives you more versatility. And Ebiketie can play inside as well. I think there's a lot of good things there with him, and you can just do a lot of different things, and it adds to your pass rush. Anthony Nelson could play more inside now. He doesn't have to be an edge rusher. There's just a lot of more options to go for your front seven, and it helps out Devin White and Levante David as well, so they don't have to blitz as much as either. Use them more as a linebacker
Yeah, and you get a running mate with JTS. I mean, you put
for
them in
the
the same room.
future, the next 5 years, and that's huge. Along with Vita Vea.
For real. You put them in the same room in training camp and let them learn together, gel together, and then Vita Vea doesn't have to do everything. Because I mean, people who are crying about, oh, he doesn't know how to play the run well. Who the hell is going to ask him to play the run well?
Right.
Vita Vea is your
Joe,
anchor.
Joe Tryon doesn't play the run well. That's something he's got to learn, and he's learning how to do it better.
He didn't even know how to do that.
Yeah.
And learned it on the go. So, but the thing is, you're not going to ask your defensive end to consistently, or edge rusher to consistently stop the run.
Mhm.
Yes, just being an assignment. I mean, that's just know-how and effort. And this guy has nothing but effort. And if he can learn it, he only started playing football in high school. Let's see where his potential can get him to, especially if he has all the traits to be an edge rusher. I want to see what that looks like with JTS, Vita Vea in the middle, and an Ebikadi or a Mafe on the edge. I just think that's the right decision to do. But
Mhm.
again, this is our show. I think Daxton Hill is pretty damn good too. As supply and demand doesn't make a good point. Should have got Daxton, Imperium, Winfrey. At this pick, I think is a more viable option for Pitt Winfrey.
Mhm.
That would be a pretty good get. There's also on the board, if you look, Nick Benito went 2 picks before them. So if they got like a Daxton Hill and then a Nick Benito in the second round, I would be ecstatic.
Mhm.
To be honest. But with available players in the second round, who would you take?
Well, I don't want to look at defensive tackle. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm just not. I don't see it with Winfrey. I don't know what other people are seeing. I just don't see it at all. Um, yeah, offensive line. I would consider Cole Strange. I think he'd be a good guard prospect. I know, Jason Light likes the small school prospects. Let's look at.
It's a weird setup, man.
Yeah, it's different.
What you thinking?
Let's look at secondary. Let's see if there's any, viable corners or safeties.
Let's go safety.
Okay. Yeah, Joseph wouldn't be a bad player. He's a playmaker. He knows how to get after the ball. Good kind of like a Mike Edwards mold. So wouldn't be a bad player. Brian Cook, corner. Let's look at cornerback.
Weird setup. Seriously, I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
One likes this guy because he's a freak of nature and athleticism.
Right. Yeah. He's 6'4".
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Speed to burn.
Yeah.
Another big favorite, Cam Taylor-Britt.
Yeah, I like him a lot. The Emerson guy is good as well from Mississippi State. Marcus Jones, just small dude. Yeah, see, he's got the profile. He's got the good size. So that wouldn't be a bad option. But maybe we wait on that position. Maybe go offense here, and maybe look at running back. Let's see what we got on the board.
I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah,
second round, I would
Kenneth
not.
Walker would be a nice pick. I mean, you pair him with Leonard Fournette, and you got Kenneth for the future. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad pick at all. Let's look at tight end as well. I know a lot of people are saying tight end.
Let's see. Not the best tight end on the board.
Trey McBride wouldn't be bad. I mean, the dude's a good blocker, good receiver. Greg Dolchis.
Right there.
Yeah, Kadon, and Jeremy Rucker too. Yeah,
Like every damn tight end.
I know.
Oh wait.
Wide receiver.
What we should have done? We should have seen who was available wide receiver. I'm surprised no one in the chat said wide receiver.
I don't think there was anyone. I don't think there's anybody there. I think all the top 5 guys were gone.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah,
what do you guys think? We're gonna try to go with you guys this time. I know we rejected you in the first round.
I mean, you guys made good points, but being flat out honest, you signed 2 safeties. You already have 2 safeties. SMB can like interchange from nickel to safety at times. I mean, I could see the cornerback position being of need, but I don't know, safety, a guy that can play nickel. I mean, Winfield can do that. Mike Edwards can do that. I don't know if that's just the biggest need, especially if a win now kind of situation.
Yeah, you have Logan Ryan and you have Keanu Neal to, Logan's going to probably play in the slot a little bit, and then you have Neal to be that strong safety type, linebacker versatile piece. Jamar Slayer wouldn't be bad if they really want to.
Oh, look at this big boy.
Interior guard, yeah. I wouldn't mind him at all. Have him as a backup tackle because we know what happened last year. But
He good.
yeah, he's pretty good. He's got a guard sized body, 6'3", 321. You could shift him inside, and
You watch him against Aiden Hutchinson in that Michigan game.
He did great.
He said, "That's mine."
Yeah, he did good. So I'm feeling either interior offensive lineman or probably tight end. I just don't like how the board's set up for the other positions. So
boy.
if we're going best player available, then I probably either do Trey McBride or Dulcich from UCLA. I think those are your best two players right now. Or I guess you could throw Kenneth Walker in, but I'm not big on running back until day 3.
So okay, so let's look at the chat. Let's jump into the chat. Let's bring everyone involved here. Okay. I like Cam Taylor Britt, maybe a third too.
Mm-hmm.
Dulcich, supply and demand, says is the best tight end. He did catch a lot of good balls at UCLA.
Yeah.
Cornerback because of injuries.
Right.
Supply and demand. You got some logic to you.
He supplies it and he demands it.
we need demand and he's got the supply.
Yeah, he does it.
There we go. G Vegas says I do wish they trade back on either first and a fourth to get more mid-round picks. So with that, here's my logic. If you're going all in, I almost would rather you trade up to get the guy that you want. Like if there was a situation in the first round, Jason Lice traded up one pick to make sure he got Tristan Wirfs. I mean, I guarantee you if there's a situation he's like, oh, I want my guy, he's going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So especially in a win now situation. Probably 2 years ago, to him, it was a win now as well. I mean, we got Tom Brady. Let's go for it all. Get Tristan Wirfs, my guy. That was a hell of a draft. Him and Winfield, home run. In this draft, do you try and fill that hole in the second round? Cole Strange, a smaller school guy like Ali Marpet, you just lost.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. You brought him in for a visit. But another thing, guys, don't get too hung up on these damn visits. I mean, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, pretty sure did not come in for a visit and didn't even know that the Bucs were interested until he got the call. So, I mean,
yeah, let's bring up our visit list so far.
Yeah,
I don't know if you could switch over to that.
Boom.
That's who we've talked with or visit with so far. Again, a lot of running backs, as you can see. And again, that might not be the whole list. I think there's probably more players that they've talked with and met with. But again, it's no guarantee we pick any of those dudes, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Curry Joseph is on the board right now.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't checked to see if Roger Mercury is. Cam Taylor Britt, we know is.
Right.
Can't believe Devontae Wyatt was a visit. I mean, if he falls there, I think it's an easy, unanimous pick for the Bucs, but
mm-hmm.
It's not available. So,
right.
With who's available, are we going Cole Strange? Or are we going where is he at? Cam Taylor Britt. I guess McCurry's gone.
Yeah, I don't see him on here.
Or Dulcich. I mean, our pick would be already gone by now.
Mm-hmm.
Real life, but Dulcich there. Or the final one was who'd everyone else want? Let's see.
I think most are looking at tight end. They just can't decide who's the best one.
But say,
yeah.
I mean, the Bucs have some inside source to guarantee that Gronk's coming back. Gronk is in still Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
He's not left. I mean, he's been seen in what's it called?
The facility.
Bayshore and all just walking his dog, having fun. So pretty sure he's not going nowhere anytime soon. Who do you think? I'll give it to you plus. I stomped my feet. I was like, no, it's going to be Katie. So second one, who you
got? Based on this list, let's go tight end. Let's go with I like Dulcich. Let's go with the UCLA guy. Let's do it.
I hate you plus. You succumb to the damn fan.
Let's make it
In
happen.
my opinion, I'd take a corner, but let's go
Uh,
with what Plus
we
said.
we can wait. Let's get a future tight end
I hate you.
that can help out the team,
All right,
and
so
he can help us right now. You can start right away.
X_1K was asking who we went first round. We went Arnold Ebiketie, edge rusher out of Penn State. Bucks have had pretty good luck with Penn State guys. Donovan Smith, Chris Godwin.
Yep.
Just keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in the third round. Now's an
Okay.
option for running back. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, Damian Pierce. Okay.
Let's see. This is all positions. Romeo Doubs,
Okay.
James Cook, another probably fan favorite.
Okay. Got some corners.
Here you go, D'Angelo Malone plus his high home.
Yep.
Another big run stuffer right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay. Cam Taylor Britt, Matthew Butler. Those are two I wouldn't mind. So
shake.
yeah,
But
that's
we
a
have
lot of
Jalen
shake.
Darden in that, so
Yeah.
it didn't really pan out well for the Bucs. It's been 1 year. Let's give the guy a break. Tight ends all still available.
Yep.
Plus decided to take a second round pick on a tight end. I don't know. But let's see. Do we have any more interior guys? And center guard.
Yeah. Ed Ingram wouldn't be bad. Cam Jurgens is really good, but he's more of a center prospect. But I'm feeling cornerback with this pick. I think Cam Taylor Britt makes a lot of sense if they want to go with that option, or Zion McCollum's another good one.
Another 6'2". All these small schools got the big corners.
Yeah, he wouldn't be a bad pick, or Cam Taylor Britt, I think, would be excellent because Taylor Britt can go inside. He can play outside as well. Good, versatile piece.
But the needs plus the guard. Do we do it?
And I mean, look at offensive tackle again, and let me see if the one dude's still there. He is not. Okay.
CP3 over here.
Yep.
No, based on the board positional value.
Yeah. I'm either running back with Damian Pierce, or I would or James Cook if you want to throw him in there. I would look at Cam Taylor Britt or McCollum.
I'm gonna make the pick for you. I'm gonna make it easy.
All right, go.
We're going Cam Taylor Britt. Okay.
All right. Awesome.
We need secondary. People want it in the first round.
Yep. He's a good pick.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Almost 6 foot. Aggressive guy towards the ball.
Yep. And he can play inside or outside, so it's a good job.
A lot of fan favorites of SMB. Sorry. There you go. There's the pick.
Yeah. SMB's not coming back after this year, so it's all good.
I mean, the scouting department's really high on him. He just needs to stay the frick healthy.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
So we're on the 4th round. This is our last pick for a while. So got to make it count.
Zappy.
Yeah. Let's see. I think and now we're in day 3 picks. So this is where you try to look for like high athletic, high end potential type guys that could be, maybe pan out for you, down the road.
Oh, and someone was saying about trading back, saying more cap room.
Mm-hmm.
More picks equals more cap room. I mean,
I think it means more cap, like more cap used.
Oh,
so yeah.
Either way, I mean, if you trade up, you get a potentially higher value player.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to sign as many players. And I mean, look at last year. Chris Wilcox didn't make the team. Why even value that? Your special teams you loaded up on last year as well.
Yeah. Well,
KJ Britt, Grant
personally, I feel that they'll find a way to trade away their last 2 picks, which are 7th rounders. I feel like they're going to package those and try to trade up for a 6th rounder if they can, or maybe package them for a higher 7th rounder. I don't feel they'll stay at those spots, but as far as trading down, trading up, I mean, it's all on the table. I'll say that. This looks like a good spot for running back potentially in the 4th round.
He's a home run guy. We don't really have that home run guy right now.
Yeah, Ricard White's a good
Ooh,
one.
yeah, this is the area for running back. If I'm going to say,
Now that if you go down to defensive tackle, that guy from Iowa State is pretty good. I wouldn't mind him.
what's
If you
on
keep
Ridgeway too?
Ridgeway, if you keep scrolling down, he should be there. Where is he? They don't have him in there? I thought I saw him. Maybe they have him at edge. Maybe they have him at edge.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, I'm like, there he is. The Iowa State guy right there. He's pretty good. I wouldn't mind him. He can play. He's big, 6'4", over 300 pounds. Can play.
Plus, give me that name.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Iwama Zurike. I don't know. That was probably wrong. but he can play. He had 9 sacks last year, as a defensive tackle. Wouldn't be a bad option.
Zachary Carter, he ain't bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the draft?
Yeah, he's in the draft and probably will go undrafted because of his situation. Let's look at who's available at running back.
There's a lot of good running backs.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
So Kyron Williams, great production, great just all around back. He's extremely small and he ran slow. Not a good combo.
Right.
Highly productive and just look at that. That was high school, but 10 total breaking tackles, 91-yard touchdown run, 200 yards versus North Carolina. He's just good, can catch the balls, little third round back, doesn't have breakaway speed. I think he ran a 4.6, so that's his big knock.
Yeah.
This guy, I think he's learning the position. Saquandre White, redshirt senior, so he's not. We didn't originally start at running back. Pure strong home run threat as South Dakota State. I think we need more of that type of stuff. Rashad White can do a little bit of everything, so I'm surprised he's actually here.
Yeah, I like Tyler Batty.
Yeah,
Tyler Batty or Zamir White's good too.
just stocky little guys.
Yeah, I like him a lot. And I wouldn't mind White. I think White's a good running back. Pure strong. I don't know. I'm hesitant on him, even though he is fast.
High school guy.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to who can block the best.
I really like. I think White would be probably the best value here. I think he's a pretty good player, but again,
anything defense.
The only defensive guy I would probably look at. I don't know if there's any safeties or. I mean, we did get a corner. I wouldn't take interior offensive lineman at this point. Don't see. I mean, JT Woods, McKinley's pretty good. McKinley wouldn't be bad out of Oregon. Dane Belton, he would probably go higher.
So, who do you say positional value?
At this spot, I mean,
go with your guy over
here. Who's available in linebacker? I haven't even looked at linebackers. Any athletic linebackers available?
Marco Jackson.
Jack Sanborn.
Drip dry right now.
Yeah, it's pretty dry. I think I'd probably go. No, Spiller's long gone.
Yeah, Spiller be long gone.
Yeah, I would probably go running back here. It looks like that would be the best.
I think is that the Virginia Tech guy? Some edge ran a 4.32. Let's see.
Edge.
I thought it was a Virginia Tech guy. Is this guy?
Yeah, Mari Barno.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. Do you double down an edge rusher to find potential ways to get after the quarterback?
You could. I mean, I would take the guy from Iowa State if we're going to go defense. I like his upside. And you can play him at defensive tackle, and it gives you another body inside with Anthony Nelson, Golston, other guys as well.
Plus, you're selling me on this guy. I haven't looked at this guy at all.
I just like him. He's just got upside. He had good production, so I would probably.
I'm going that guy.
Yeah, I would go with
Size,
him.
weight, 9 sacks as a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry, plus. Done.
yeah. 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 And now we have to wait, guys, for a long time because we don't have any picks rounds 5 or 6. So
It's supply and demand. I do like that thinking. That's probably what I would have done.
let's see if he's there. Maybe he makes it.
No.
my guy Max Borghi is probably going to be there though. Let's see.
Corey Hall said it best right here. Wait a minute. Yes, but can he set the edge?
He's playing inside. He doesn't have to.
I'm talking about Barno. Talking about Barno.
Oh, Barno. Gotcha. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Perfect player right there. Matt Ariza, the punter. Best punter in the draft.
How that you studying punters right now?
I just know from Twitter that he's the best punter in this draft. But Max Borghi is there, and I would love him too.
Oh, now that's value.
Yep.
Now this boy got some speed to his game.
I think we have to listen to the people this time and give it the punter.
Oh, does that punt God time?
Yeah. Yep. See opinion, and you put this guy in, and you got special teams for life.
Thanks so much on. He's not lying on that. He's not lying.
The guy's really good. Like people are saying he could go in the 4th round.
Is that really his name? Punt God?
I don't know. That's what they're calling him, I guess. All those guys are good though. Jordan Stout's a good punter. Stonehouse is good.
Hold on, I gotta like this up. Punt God. Oh my God. He does have the name Punt God. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring it in.
There we go. 80-yard bomb.
Punt God. Well, based on that alone,
gotta do it. And it's a 7th round pick. What do you gotta lose?
Right? You ain't losing jack shit.
Yep. Do it.
Guys, Punt God. Fan favorite.
Come on, Max Borghi.
Oh, I was
yeah. All right. Let's see what we got left.
I don't think anyone's gonna get mad at Jason Light for taking a punter, to be honest.
No, he took a kicker. It's all good.
The hell? Oh.
He took a quick kicker twice. One panned out though, so.
Snoop Connor.
What are we looking at? Running backs?
Or Isaiah Pacheco.
Okay.
He's got some home run speed.
That's probably, that's the only name I know. I think.
Oh no, there's no way this guy goes this late. Shantae Ingram
from USC. Wasn't he pretty good?
Yeah, he's like a stout little ball.
Okay.
There's no way.
Let's take him then.
If
he's the best guy. I don't know what else is left.
And he's NFL rate. Look at the size, 6 foot 221.
Yeah.
Now, well, simple pick, easy.
Okay. All right, there we go. All right, we closed it out.
What's they gonna say? You idiots! I knew it. Yeah, that's what you deserve.
That's my pick.
C-, huh? Well, I guess we shit the bed on, but Punt God saved us.
Punt God did save us. Who do we get to be on? Oh, it was him. Okay.
You see that?
That's awesome. All right, guys.
How do you grade our draft? Is it as shitty as PFF grades it?
Hey, C is passing. That's all that matters.
Oh my God, I passed.
C gets
in my opinion, that sucks.
C gets degrees.
It's true. It is true. So, guys, how do you grade that? Let's see. John V says, "Let's go for the brand." Punt God. Next, Pat McAfee.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of people hate Pinion.
I know.
Hate him.
Yeah, he was dealing with a lot of injuries last year, but again, the consistency has been on and off, and if you can upgrade that position, I wouldn't mind it. And obviously, you get it, Punt God. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't be mad with this draft. I think it's a good result. You get Ebiketie in round 1, a guy that can rush the passer, and that's something that we need. Guys, a guy that can win one-on-ones consistently, has a wide range of moves, guy that can develop, still learning the game of football, good athletic ability, good profile. I mean, so, and then Greg Dulcich, a very solid tight end that can block and catch, can go in the slot, can do a lot of different things, be that versatile tight end piece, and Tom Brady loves tight ends. I mean, that'd be a good guy to have and learn from Gronkowski as well.
And that's the thing. Like, this is all based off of Gronk's there or not there.
Right.
He's not here right now, so there's probably a strong reason why they did do that. Or plus did that. I'm strong on Ebiketie or Mafe. Give me an edge rusher. That's just all I'm going to say. I've sold the house on that one millions of times. If you guys don't agree, okay. I mean, Devontae Wyatt was there. I would have taken that. But either way, I'm taking either a defensive lineman or an edge rusher. No doubt. I'm not taking a middle linebacker to cause pressure.
Right.
Even if Kobe Dean is there. I mean,
yeah.
Just no. I probably wouldn't have done that, but it is what it is.
Who were you thinking around 2 at that time? I mean, I guess we could have maybe went Kenneth Walker. We could have went interior offensive line. Maybe we go, with Winfrey as the defensive tackle.
I couldn't believe Kingsley and Agbare was there. I would have taken back to back. Why the hell not?
Yeah. Do you just move Mbare inside and let him be that versatile piece?
I cross train Anthony Nelson to put him more inside.
Mm-hmm.
And do that, and then just keep throwing in edge rushers left and right.
Right.
And give Anthony or Vita Veas and breath by Anthony Nelson running inside.
Mm-hmm.
Have him stay at that 280, 290 weight and push up front. I mean,
yeah, I could definitely see him do something like that.
I mean, that would be more finally being able to win with your front four instead of relying on Devin White to blitz, Levante David to blitz, sending in Jamel Dean from the side. Like, it's creative ways to add pressure, but if you can win initially with just front four, anyone else coming in is going to be insane.
Yeah.
So everyone gets so happy when Todd Bowles draws up these awesome blitzes, but if he can actually win with 4, a 5th coming in is insane. That there's no way you can throw it. You have to think out of your ass, put it that way. That's
I mean, supply and demand is on my side. I mean, he's talking up the offense. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage, and Dulcich for years is pretty good looking. So
I can agree with that.
Yeah, not bad. And then you look at our 3rd round pick. Obviously getting the cornerback out of Nebraska, Cam Taylor Britt. I think it's a good versatile pick. He can play inside, play in the slot for you to begin with, and then you can move him outside if you want. If one of the guys leave due to free agency. So he'd be a good piece, special teams player as well. And then the Iowa State defensive tackle, who I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. He's just an upside dude that had production last year at Iowa State, 9 sacks, and I feel he's got the size and he's got the size to play inside or outside. So it'd be a good piece on the front 4.
I mean, anytime you can add to the fat boys up front, I'll take it. I mean, 4th round, a guy at 6'4", almost 320, still available there. Got 9 sacks. He's got numbers. I mean, you can learn in this defense. I mean, you need to be multiple. Like we just talked about Anthony Nelson going inside, kicking inside. JTS has that ability. JPP had that ability. I mean, you need that. Sue and Vita Vea sometimes kick out, which is insane to think of.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be multiple in this defense. And if a guy can do that, I'll take it. It's not traditional edge rusher, not a speed guy, but he's more 5-tech defensive tackle.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And it's always, they always say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we finished the draft pretty strong. We got a B with our punter, Matt Areza, punt god. And then we got Shantae Ingram out of USC at the running back position. 2 solid pieces to add to your team, and guys that can make the roster, and that's what you want from late round picks.
And what's funny is Matt Areza, round 7. I guarantee you goes higher than that. Guarantee Jason Light's right now saying round 3.
Probably,
possibly. That's not even a joke.
I know. He's thinking, how can I trade up for this guy? Just like Aguayo. Oh my goodness.
You know what? Round 3. No one would have suspected. Pull the pants down the whole league right there.
Oh my goodness. It will be just like Arnold Ebiketie in round 1. Everyone's going to be shocked, except us.
And a big reason why I like Shantae Ingram. So Matt Waldman, he's a big YouTuber as well. Really good with running backs. He saw Peyton Barber, his evolution of reading defenses and finding holes, just getting as much as he could with it. He compared Keontae Ingram. I watched him a lot to Kareem Hunt, like a bowling ball, kind of bangs it inside, very aggressive with the ball in his hands. You can get a banger like that in 7th round. Why the hell not? I guarantee he probably was higher than that, but with the board falling that way, I'll take it. Supply and demand. I love all your commentary. You guys got the best edge, best tight end, best punter, and awesome scheme guys in Cam and Uzo.
Yep.
Sold me.
Nailed it. And Bud, this is going to be the only draft from us. Next week's draft is going to be a round 1, 32-team NFL mock draft. So we're going to try to nail the draft for other teams as well. Hopefully we can get as right as we were last year. I'll have to look back at last year's again, make sure, how many picks we did get actually right. I think a lot of it was just positional picks we got right, like the right position. I'm not sure about the right name, but it was pretty good. And there you see it, round 1 for all the teams. And a lot of those names on there makes a lot of sense. I don't see any surprises there as far as who could be in the first round.
Kenny Pickett, I'm just not high on. I'm just not.
The quarterback class as a whole, I mean, it's just not strong. I mean, that's really where it's going to be interesting. Where does that first quarterback go? Does it go in the top 10? Does it go at, number 6 to Carolina? Does a team like the Saints trade up into the top 5 and, take a quarterback? A lot of crazy things could happen.
I mean, a lot of these, and then we've talked about this in the past. Like, there's no true definitive star.
Yeah.
You have Aiden Hudson.
There's no guarantee Aiden Hutchinson goes number 1.
Yeah. But there's not much after that. It's a very balanced, evenly spread out player, I guess. Talent.
Well, I think what you're saying is there's not a lot of separation between these players as far as talent level. They're all pretty much on the same par. And that's what makes this draft interesting, because one team could like a certain player more than another player and take that player high where, the experts or the media doesn't have that guy going, in the top 20. Stuff like that can happen where we're going to see surprise picks. But it's not going to be surprise for people around the NFL, around the league. They're not going to be surprised by it.
And guys, just because you hear a name on ESPN does not mean that's the best guy.
Right.
It's something what we try and throw out there for you. We bring out all these player breakdowns for a reason, not just because this is who we think the Bucs are going to take. These are just good players. I mean, you can see it on tape. If we watch a lot. So if we're watching something, we're like, this guy's not really popping. It's not really showing much. There's got to be a reason. And if ESPN or NFL Network's talking someone up just because they have a good story, what are they doing on the tape? That's the big thing. And so the argument for Daxton Hill, I can fully see it, 100% see it. I just view that's the biggest need. That's the biggest going to help out everyone behind him. I mean, besides hard to say his name, pretty damn flat out a good player all around. Just my 2 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 2nd round over here. Nope, can't.
No, that's as far as it goes.
Here we go. Full results.
Oh,
It's small. They ain't gonna see this.
Yeah, nope.
Lewis Seen make it to round 2. Boye Mafe made it to round 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be surprised Boye Mafe makes it round 2.
Yeah, Travis Jones around 41.
Pickens round 2, 48. That'd be an insane pick if he fell that low.
Yeah. There's some first round names in there. So, yep.
But some favorites that if they were there, if Nick Bonito was there, I for sure as hell would go defensive end.
Yeah,
hands down.
Wouldn't be bad.
Or if we did do Daxton Hill first round, easy pick. Nick Bonito trade up. Or
you got Kingsley and Barre. Yep.
But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
We got some good grades on these drafts.
Yep.
All right. Big Game Sports Buzz. That's a good board right there. I'll take this draft. No need for 2.0. Let's see. And then you saw what supply and demand said. He said some good stuff. Corey Hall, good show. Y'all always do a good. This draft doesn't have anyone that's spectacular, but a lot of depth. So yeah, I agree with
Mhm.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a draft that is deep in value as far as round 2, round 3, round 4. And that's why, a lot of people are saying the Bucs could trade back into those rounds and get more picks. Definitely possible. I think for that situation to happen, a lot of their guys that they want would have to be off the board. Obviously Devontae Wyatt, maybe a Boye Mafe taken before their picks, things like that where they don't have like a legit option that they're in love with, and maybe they feel like they can trade back a couple of spots and still get the guy they want. It could be a possibility.
Look at that. Best case scenario, just trade up for a guy they want, and we get there 2 early seconds.
Very, yeah. I mean, it's something that's possible. Again, it depends on how the Bucks want, to set up the rest of the draft, because I know that 5th-year option is a big value, and I know Jason likes to have that 5th year with his first round picks. So I mean, it just depends on how he wants to set up the contracts going forward. But yeah, that 5th-year option makes a big difference. So maybe you trade back and still stay in the first round and, get a guy.
I mean, I just say get your guy,
Yeah.
especially. I mean, and a lot of people don't like the win now narrative thing or slogan or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Right.
To be honest, Brady just tempted you to saying this is I'm done. It is a win now. I mean, how many times do you get the opportunity to win a championship, but you still have so much talent on the team that it isn't necessarily a win now. It's a win every year. It's just, can your quarterback get you there? Tom Brady is a guy that can get you there every year.
Mhm.
Your offense is loaded. You brought damn near everyone back. You're just missing, I guess, from media says, a guard. You just drafted a guard last year, 3rd round. Kappa filled in a few years ago. He was at 3rd round guard. Why the hell can't we do the same thing? But then again, we have Stinney too. So
Mhm.
offensively, I think you're just loaded. The wide receiver bullshit, 1st round. Gladly, no one talked about it. It
Yeah,
should be defense.
there's there's no options there at receiver. I mean, the only guy I think they would consider maybe is a Traylon Burks, but I don't see that happening. He's just too good, and I think he'll get selected way before he doesn't get past the Cowboys, in my opinion, at 24. So yeah, I agree with you, John V. I think if White is around 24, 25, you go up there and you go trade for him. Go get him.
According to Raheem Morris, we go get him.
Yeah, go get your guy.
On demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Get your guy. My guy is C. Watson. I think he has Randy Moss. I will legit cry if we pick him.
Yeah, Christian Watson out of was that North Dakota State? Yeah, North Dakota State. Yeah, I mean, obviously crazy athletic profile, 6'4", 215 with 4.3 speed. A lot there to work with. But
He's from Tampa too.
yeah, he's from Tampa, so he's a local kid. Obviously would love to play for the Buccaneers. Yeah, I mean, that would be, again, it would be a luxury pick. And again, he would be a guy that you would have to develop. I don't think he's ready to play right away. But with that kind of athletic profile, I mean, he could probably learn pretty quickly and just do certain things for you and help your team out.
Wouldn't be mad, especially if it was 2nd round.
Right.
Not 1st round.
Yeah, I could see it if it's a trade back option and we got more picks and you have the availability to move around and have that luxury to take them.
Again, 2nd round, I'm okay with it. 1st round, not a damn chance. Other than that, I liked our draft.
Yeah.
I see the potential. I see the future aspect looking at it. I see the win now part of it as well.
Mhm.
I mean, we got a punter. That's win now. That is win now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So do we still have the results up there? I just want to recap it, real quick before we head on out of here for the night. Yeah, our picks, if we can just share that real quick. There we go. Okay. So if you're just joining us here live on the Real Bucs Talk podcast, we did a little mock draft for the Bucs rounds, all rounds, 7-round draft. We took Arnold Ebiketie, Penn State at 27. Round 2, we took UCLA tight end Greg Dulcich. Round 3, cornerback Cam Taylor Britt. Round 4, Iowa State defensive tackle / defensive end Alma Urzurike. I don't know if
Yes,
that's
sir.
right. That's probably bad, but and then round 7 we took punter out of San Diego State, punt god Matt Ariza.
Mhm.
And then round 7, the last pick of round 7, we took running back Shantae Ingram out of USC. So that's our 7th round mock draft. Guys, let us know what you guys think about it in the comments. If you guys, check this out tomorrow or later in the week, let us know what you think, and give us a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Do that. Help support the channel. We got a lot of videos coming out for the draft, so yep. There we go. And we have Kyer Elam is going to be our next draft profile that will be dropping tomorrow morning, probably. And then we got more prospects that we're going to be working on here throughout the week and have those up on the YouTube channel as well. But with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to do a live 32 team mock draft round 1 and try to get as many as right before the actual draft, which is Thursday, which will be also live for the draft. Check us out on our draft show. That will be covering the round 1 and pretty much going over all the picks, and we'll just have a lot of fun with it, talk with you guys, chatting it up, giving our live reactions to every pick, analysis, and see what options are there for the Bucs at 27, and hopefully we're doing a lot of woos there at the end. So yeah, it should be fun. And with that said, everyone have a great night and go Bucs.
Thank y'all. Awesome chat.